Well, actually, Bath is unusual in that it doesn't have a city museum. So actually, to have a place like the World Heritage Centre puts all the different sites in context. And the World Heritage Centre is meant to be like a springboard. So it's an overview and an introduction to the key sites that make up the elements of a World Heritage Site. So it gives you that introduction so that you can then go out and explore the city of Bath for yourself.
So what extras can you get from coming here first before you go off to explore the Roman baths or the Royal Crescent?
So it's based on the UNESCO principles of outstanding universal values. So it looks at the what makes Bath unique. And of course, there's the hot springs themselves, the only hot springs in Britain. You have to go to Belgium to get to the next hot springs that are closest to here. Then there's also the ancient heritage, the Roman past that we have here. We have an incredible Roman temple and leisure complex here in the heart of Bath. Then there's the Georgian buildings themselves, those beautiful limestone honey-coloured buildings that make up the landscape of Bath, surrounded by the green spaces, so the parks and the green spaces that you see on the fringes of Bath. So these are all the elements that this World Heritage Centre welcomes you to go and explore.
And it's hands-on too, isn't it? There's plenty of things for younger people to explore here.
It's incredibly interactive. It's meant for all ages, so there's lots to do. You can pick up maps, so you can go and explore the city using a map, and you can plan out a route from the map, or you can download the World Heritage Centre app, which is absolutely fantastic. I did it myself a few weeks ago and I had tremendous fun.
You're new here. We must just introduce you to the people of Bath because you are the new manager of the Roman baths and the pump room. You've landed right in the middle of something new. How does it feel to take this on?
Yes, there was a lot happening when I started. So I have come in at a really crucial time, but it's an exciting time. There is so much happening with heritage services at all of the different sites actually. So, you know, we've got a new head of heritage services. He's busy setting the new agenda for the service. And of course, my domain is the Roman baths, and what a privilege to come into a World Heritage site like the Roman baths and be able to influence and change the interpretation of the Roman baths, and that's what I will be looking at over the next year.
Amanda, you mentioned the Claw Centre, and of course the World Heritage Centre here and the Claw Centre were both part of what was known as the Archway Project. This is opening on Monday. What about the Claw Centre?
Yes, so the Archway project encompasses the World Heritage Centre, the Claw Learning Centre with 3 different education spaces and what's called the Investigation Zone, which is a hands-on interactive archaeology discovery space for schools. We're not quite open yet. We've got some bits and pieces to finish off in the investigation zone. We have been holding some workshops for community groups in the learning spaces here, but we hope to be fully open by the end of May.
You're contacting schools or schools are contacting you?
I think it'll be a bit of both, but we are definitely contacting local schools. We're holding 2 open evenings, one for primary schools, one for secondary schools, to come along, have a go at some of the activities themselves and find out about what makes the Claw Learning Centre such an amazing space for education institutions to use.
The other point to make just before I let you go is if you're coming here from Monday onwards to the World Heritage Centre, nobody is going to take money from you on the way in. It's free. It
is free and it's a really interesting, lively experience. So if you're a resident in Bath or you're a visitor to Bath, I would highly recommend you come and visit.